Hi guys, this is wonderful to see. Tories blaming fellow Tories for not being conservative enough. I had said this before the election. When the party loses, the crazies within it will claim that the defeat was not so much due to reform or Labour or action to help deal with the problems ordinary people face. No, the drumming was down to Tory MPs not being right-wing enough. Here ex-MP Miriam Cates from the headbanger wing of the party piled the blame on fellow Tories who she claimed were more Liberal Democrat than Conservative.
But fundamentally, the cause of those disagreements is that the parliamentary party is deeply split between some MPs who are traditional Conservatives and some who are Liberals and more close to Liberal Democrats in many policies. And I don't think you can paper over those cracks. And I don't think that we want to paper over those cracks anymore, because actually those cracks are the reason why we didn't deliver on things like immigration. So if you look at the Rwanda policy, for example, the reason why that didn't work and that planes didn't get off the ground is that the legislation that we put through Parliament wasn't strong enough. It didn't bring us out of the ECHR, or at least stop the ECHR from preventing us using our own border controls. And the reason for that was there were not enough Conservative MPs who would have voted for that. So on paper, we had this 80-seat majority. But in reality, there was not a majority of Conservative MPs because too many Conservative MPs voted against Conservative principles. So yeah, the outworking of that was people arguing in public, but the reality behind that was the party was split.
See, the problem here is, and this confirms the idea that the Conservatives are going to remain in opposition for the foreseeable future. You're going to have this massive amount of infighting because you have the far right of the party claiming that they're the true Conservatives, they're traditional Conservatives, and the One Nation Conservatives are, well, Liberal Democrats in disguise. But the One Nation Conservatives will say, well, actually, we're the traditional Conservatives. You, Miriam Cates and others, are the crazies of the party. You're not true Conservatives. See, when it came to the Rwanda bill was trying to undo reality. It was trying to say, look, yes, the Supreme Court has said that Rwanda is not a safe country. Well, we're going to ignore that. And that's why there was a split in the party, because traditional Conservatives, which I would describe as traditional Conservatives, the One Nation, they were saying, look, we have to respect international law. We have to respect the law. And the crazies were saying, well, we can just ignore the law. So the traditional, one wing of the party will say, we're the traditional Conservatives, while the other will say, no, we're the true Conservatives, we're the traditional Conservatives. And until they're able to come together and unite over something, these problems are going to persist. The party is deeply split. She's right about that. But one side is saying we're the true traditional Conservatives, while the other is saying exactly the same thing. And until they resolve that difference, they're going to remain in opposition, which is perhaps a silver lining. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.